Good afternoon. I'm Raine Musñgi. This is Newsfeed. The Philippine Stock Exchange Index has officially entered bull market territory after surging past the 7,400 level. The blue chip index rallied about 165 points or 2.27%, pushing year-to-date gains to nearly 15%. The PSEI index is now up 20.4% from a low of 6,158 in June. This increase meets the technical definition of a bull market. The financial index soared 3.69%, drawing strength from the Philippine Central Bank's decision to slash the reserve requirement of local banks. Value turnover declined, though, to 8.7 billion pesos. Gainers beat losers 121 to 93.
For the banks, that would be an extra income, meaning if should they be able to deploy that easily with the kind of that amount, that would be 1.2 trillion in terms of economic activity, and easily that should bring about 5 to 8% improvement in their income as a base. It offers two-pronged, not only liquidity, but also for local banks to be competitive vis-a-vis regional markets with much lower reserve requirements.
Sheldon Logistics of Davao-based billionaire Dennis Uy names former Philippine Airlines president Gilbert Santa Maria as its newest independent director. Santa Maria led the flag carrier through its Chapter 11 bankruptcy process in the United States during the pandemic. Sheldon says Santa Maria's extensive expertise in the transportation and logistics industry will be important in driving the company's growth as it explores strategic partnerships and new revenue streams. Metron Corporation of billionaire Ramon Ang sees strong demand for its latest preferred share offering with a 1.3 times oversubscription of the base offer. Petron has raised nearly 17 billion pesos from the sale of preferred share issuance. This will be used to redeem the company's Series 3A preferred shares and fund general corporate requirements. Dividend rates were priced on the low end of the marketing range, ranging between 6.8 and 7.1%. Bitcoin may reach new highs toward the end of the year or early next year, with Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump becoming the latest supporter of the industry. AAA Equities President Will Cabangon says the highest or heightened investor risk appetite, driven by the start of the Federal Reserve's monetary easing and weaker U.S. dollar, will push Bitcoin to new highs. Even Trump, who once called cryptocurrency a scam, has embraced Bitcoin with the launch of his own family's crypto venture, World Liberty Financial. Bitcoin hit one-month highs today, rising above $63,200, still fueled by the euphoria from the Fed's outsized rate cut last week. Over in Australia, where a consumer watchdog has sued the country's two largest supermarket chains. The Australian Competition and Consumer Commission accuses Woolworths and Kohls of misleading shoppers with what it calls illusory discounts. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese says he is taking this matter very seriously.
We allege that Woolworths and Kohls offered the products at regular long-term prices for 6 months or more, then increased the price for a short period before placing the products on the Woolworths Prices Dropped promotion or the Kohls Down promotion at prices higher than or the same as the prior regular price.
If this is found to be true, it's completely unacceptable. This is not the Australian spirit. Customers don't deserve to be treated as fools by the supermarkets. They deserve much, much better than that.
The new Prime Minister of France looking to hike taxes on the wealthy. Michel Barnier says this would help close a gap in the French government's budget. But he clarifies he would like to protect the lower and middle class from tax increases. France is struggling to contain a spiraling budget deficit, but French President Emmanuel Macron is resisting talks for any kind of tax increases, favoring drastic spending cuts instead. The latest now in the Middle East conflict as Israel vows to carry out more extensive and precise strikes against Hezbollah in Lebanon. Israel also telling civilians to steer clear of Hezbollah sites as it launched fresh strikes Monday morning. The Israeli army says, or warns, the attacks on Hezbollah will go on for the near future. The Iran-backed Hezbollah is allied with Palestinian militant group Hamas, which is also at war with Israel in Gaza.
We advise civilians from Lebanese villages located in and next to buildings and areas used by Hezbollah for military purpose, such as those used to store weapons, to immediately move out of harm's way for their own safety.
Back here at home, after weeks of rollbacks, local pump prices are heading higher Tuesday. Gasoline will see an increase of 1 peso and 10 centavos per liter, diesel by 20 centavos per liter. The Energy Department cites the spiraling tensions in the Middle East as one of the main reasons for the price hike. Philippine Airlines of billionaire Lucio celebrating its local and international milestones with a museum at the Lucio Jr. Center in Pasay City. It features exhibits detailing the company's history, including a display of flight attendants' uniforms through the years. It also boasts of an immersive experience with plane seats, screens, and model aircraft. The flag carrier says this is their largest and most immersive learning space. The museum is open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., Tuesday through Friday. Finally, potential security threats are no match for fans of the world's biggest beer festival, the Oktoberfest. Millions from around the world are attending the 2-week party in Munich, which opened over the weekend with more than 2,000 security personnel keeping it safe. Last year's Oktoberfest drew more than 7 million visitors who consumed a total of 6.5 million liters of beer. The tighter security this year comes after a spate of extremist attacks in Germany.
I'm looking forward to the atmosphere, the excitement, the beer, just having a great time with our friends.
Lots of beer, lots of pretzels, German sausage, lots of fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And before we go, here's a look at today's market winners and losers. Those are the news this hour. I'm Raine Musñgi. Stay tuned to BNC on Free TV Channel 31, Channel 24 on Signal, and on our website, bnc.ph. Thank you so much for watching.